Well, hi there. We're on our walk, little Keon and me, and it's like a spring day. A week ago it was snow and ice. Had to stay in the house most of the time or venture out and worry about slipping and falling. No, time has a way of changing things. This is just a beautiful day. There's so much going on in our world, so much pain and heartbreak, sadness. There's joy too. But when we have these terrible, terrible things that happen, when so many people are taken from us, it just seems wrong. Makes me think about how short life is. Yeah, sometimes life is just too short. There's so much we need to do, and we don't know how much time we have to do it. Nobody's promised tomorrow. Yeah, I believe that God has called me to share something very simple. His light, His love, His mercy, His goodness, His kindness, in a world that needs it so much. Back in 1982, when my first husband died unexpectedly in his sleep at the age of 31, that was a shocker. That was tough. That was tough times. Felt like the rug had been pulled out from under me, and it had. But God didn't let me fall. Oh, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've struggled through all these years. But God never left my side. He's helped me through it all. God loves each and every one of us. I think unless you have Him in your heart, unless you've reached out to Him or you've needed Him, when you've realized that you need help, you can't do it by yourself, you don't understand what it means to have Him in your heart, to have Him walking with you every day. For those dear souls who lost their lives in this terrible plane crisis, there was something like that happened back in the 1980s. I can't remember the specifics. But after my husband died, the Lord started giving me songs. And I remember being inspired to write a song called One at a Time. And I thought about that song this morning. I bet I haven't sung that song. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've thought of that. Come on, Keon. But the song is about how I remember being inspired because the news reports about the tragic plane crash talked all about so many people dying. And I remember thinking, wow, it's a lot of people. It's a big number. But Jesus Christ died for them one at a time. Each one. It's not about the big number, it's about each one. It's about each family member that's been hurt. It's about each person that hears of it, and it breaks their heart. We talk about big numbers, but God knows us, each one of us. Yeah. One at a time. It happened one at a time. So many people, a tragedy. They died together, but not really. They died one at a time. One at a time. It happened one at a time. One lonely man upon a cross. He died for them. He died for us. He died one at a time. We get so caught up in numbers, as though each one didn't matter at all. But Jesus Christ knows every one of them. It breaks his heart when he sees them fall, 'cause he died for all. One at a time. Yep. So we have a big job. We need to tell the world, wherever we go, wherever we are, we need to show the world that Jesus Christ is alive and be his hands and feet. Show his love, his kindness, his compassion. We got to do our part, and God's given each one of us a job to do. I pray that you'll be richly blessed today. Remember, when these things happen, that Jesus died one at a time. I will talk to you later.